Hello everyone, this is lesson number 34, Conquer Haste. And this is something simple, and I say that quite a bit. If you have 10 things to do, and you have time to do 4 of them, and you run around like a chicken with your head cut off, you'll get 0 done. You can at least get 4 of them done. You've got to prioritize, do triage, but you cannot let the time dictate to you how you act. You must conquer haste. The two sayings, he who hesitates is lost, and haste makes waste, are not conflicting statements. It's real simple. You've got to take control of your time. And especially today, in today's world, we are always running around with so many things, and people are hysterical. And I don't mean hysterical in a crazy way. I just mean they're I've got 10 things to do and they don't even know where to start. There's an old saying, you eat an elephant one bite at a time. A bunch of grapes. If you have a bunch of grapes and you cram them in your mouth, you're going to choke. But you eat one grape, another grape, another grape. Pretty soon you have the whole bunch eaten. So you have to just take a breath and do what you can when you can do it. I had this happen to me pretty badly last week. I had 100 things to do. I had to do an athletic director's meeting. I had to write up a report. I had to make a schedule for sports teams. I had to change schedule for another thing. I have so many. I had to write up a final exam for astronomy. I had a bunch of things I had to do, and I broke one of my rules that I probably wrote 30 years ago. Was conquer haste. I got where I wasn't very effective. I was so inefficient in getting those things done. I was just running around like a chicken with my head cut off, and I had to take a breath, make my little to-do list, start checking off, okay, I got this done, I got this done. There's an old saying about the little boy with his finger in the dike. The dike might have 100 holes in it. We'll plug the one that's closest to you, and then patch it up, and then go to the next and next. Just take little pieces. You conquer the haste. When I was lifting, I did that. I did a set, and I was really exhausted. I said, no, I'll just take a breath. And then I set the bar back because I wanted to set the tempo that I was in control of my time. I really wanted to conquer haste. Haste is running around, not fast, not efficiently, but in turmoil. So that's very important to conquer haste. A busy man doesn't need to be in haste. He can do this and that. Even if you're so busy, in a 24-hour day, you cannot get done half what is on your to-do list. You still don't need to be hasty. Don't get crazy on that. Now I'm kind of using semantics, where I'm using the word haste in a special meaning, but it's that wasteful, uncontrolled time when you've let the situations get control of you. And you're going to have to just stop, take a breath. It can be anything crazy. It could be, I run a 26-mile marathon. I see people collapse afterwards. I see people run a 2-mile race, they collapse afterwards. Take 2 or 3 steps. Let it be known that you're in control of that. Even that little bit of conquering haste. So that's what this lesson is. It's number 34. Conquer haste. Learn to conquer haste. If you don't know it, all of these lessons, I've got about 200 written out. I just put them in alphabetical order, and I number them from A to Z. So I hope this helps somebody. Thanks a lot.